You ready?
Well, I mean, so we got everything cleared up, right?
Yeah, I'm drinking my hot totty.
Okay, well, you should sound good today.
Let's get ready to go.
Oh, what's up? What's up, producer?
What's going on, Sweeney?
Hey, we got some news from corporate.
What's going on?
I don't know how to really tell you this, but looks like we're going to be changing the direction of the show.
We're changing formats?
Yeah, you could say that.
Could you elaborate, please?
What do you mean?
Word is we're going easy listening, easy rock.
Chris and Jim Show's going soft?
Soft rock, that's right. That's what people want. That's what the audience wants.
Live from my living room, it's the Chris and Jim Show, starring Jim and Chris.
We are back at our normal time slot. It's a Saturday afternoon. I'm ready to go. Are you ready to go, Jim?
It feels good. We're here Saturday. I love it. I'm pumped.
It's an exciting show. We are back in our normal time slot, and first and foremost, though, we want to dedicate today's show to
KPPX Rebel Radio. Oh,
I love it. I love the sweet sounds of that. Well, we have a fantastic show lined up for you people today. Of course, the trademark Bieber Watch Top 5. That's going to happen. Chris and Jim have also brought back an old video game rivalry. We're going to get into that a little bit later.
Yes.
We have a surprise topic apparently for me. Some homelessness issues. Jim recently found out about a new, not so new word, a new slang word. We're going to get into that.
I'm excited.
Some government issues about your in-flight experiences that might be changing, and a little bit of a sports information for you as well.
Yes.
Of course, indeed. So let's get started once again. You know what? Actually, going off of that, the table. I noticed you brought some hardware to the table.
There's some swagginess to it.
What on earth is this? It's shiny.
Well, what you're referring to, Chris, is this United States champion heavyweight belt that I'm holding. And that goes to me because where I live, my roommate and Eric and I, and you as well.
The social media intern. I've been involved in this.
You are in the running for Mario Kart 64 from the N64 consoles tournament for best racer in the game.
Honestly, it's been a very fun past few weeks, ladies and gentlemen. We have retroed Mario Kart 64, a staple of the old school games.
Yes.
Apparently, Jim likes to cheat on this game, is what the common analogy is.
For those of you who know the game, you cannot cheat in that game, so it's ridiculous to say that I do that.
According to the social media intern, he has a big gripe with you. He says you're a big cheater.
He's also got a big gap in between our scores, so I'm assuming that's why he's saying
Who's your
cheating.
character of choice? Atlanta people, who is the best character?
Bowser. Everyone knows Bowser's the best. How about you?
Yoshi. Everyone knows Yoshi's the best.
My record proves that I am at 76 wins to Eric's 32, and Chris, you're coming up in the rear with 6.
Oh, the way when you put it that way, it sounds like I'm losing twice. Oh my goodness. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. 3 grown-ass men playing Mario Kart 64 and keeping stats.
And killing it, if I might.
And doing a damn good job of it. It's been fun. I'm not gonna lie. Well, keeping off that sports theme, we got a little bit of some sports news for you today. A big baseball trade went down.
Yes.
I bring it up because Jim here is a big fan of the Detroit Tigers.
Yes.
They made the very rare one superstar for one superstar trade with the Texas Rangers. Detroit would send first baseman Prince Fielder to Texas for second baseman Ian Kinsler. Jim, I know you're a big-time Tigers fan. You were disappointed the way they finished out the season. How do you feel about this trade for your beloved Tigers of Detroit?
I love it. I did not have a problem with Prince Fielder, but he kind of had a slump in this year's playoffs, so I think it's good for the team. You get some fresh air, some fresh blood in there, kind of mix it up, see what happens. Obviously, you can't get rid of the best baseball player in the world in Miguel Cabrera, but you can get rid of some of the other parts.
It's a good trade for him.
Yep.
I'm not going to lie. I mean, even though they did send about $30 million over to Texas as well to help out with paying Prince Fielder's contract.
Little Caesar's money. We can afford it.
Exactly. Very true. They will still have a little bit more wiggle room to pay Miguel Cabrera some big-time bucks, as well as some other players. So they've paid a lot of money for Max Scherzer, your starting pitcher.
He's due a pay increase, I'm guessing.
Yeah, yes, indeed. But it'll also allow Miguel Cabrera to move to first base, take a little bit less strain on the body so he can continue to drink and eat, allegedly.
Hey, come on now.
Just saying, the guy was charged once, but no. I think overall, it's a good move for the Tigers in the long run. The Rangers, they'll benefit because Prince should be able to hit a lot of home runs in that bandbox known as the ballpark in Arlington. I don't think that's the actual name of it. Yeah,
bandbox? What does that mean?
It's a small little tiny ballpark where a lot of people hit a home run.
Could I hit a home run in there?
No.
What if it was a softball season and I was juiced and warmed up?
No. I don't think you could do it.
All right.
I have all the confidence in the world, but you're more of an average. I hit for average kind of player.
Okay.
That's not bad. That's not bad at all, though. Another little sports injury to really quickly. Kind of a little bit breaking news this Saturday. Chicago Bulls superstar Derrick Rose, fresh off his returning off torn ACL surgery over a year ago, left yesterday's game with a torn meniscus in his
Ooh.
other leg. So the guy comes back from one injury only to get a pretty severe one in the other leg.
Ouch.
How would you feel? The guy is young. He's in his mid-20s, on top of the world, MVP a few years ago. Waking up this morning knowing his season pretty much is over and his career is going to be shortened by a lot more now.
That's tough. That reminds me of Minnesota Wild's backup goaltender, Josh Harding. He had a couple rough seasons about 3-4 years ago, and it is tough to bounce back.
Naturally, yeah.
He got injured in his first game back one season.
A former MVP of the NBA to a backup goaltender in the NHL. It's a perfect segue.
I'm just saying, it's tough. I feel bad for the kids.
Exactly. These guys go balls to the wall, and you gotta respect their efforts out there. You only live once.
That's right. That's a phrase I just learned about, Chris.
I was very surprised to hear this about this.
Apparently, this is an outdated phrase of like 2 or 3 years back. But somehow my roommate, our social media intern Eric Moreno, mentioned it. He said YOLO, and I was cooking up some delicious meal, and I said, "What is that YOLO?"
You've also just dated. What is that?
What is that,
young man? What did you just say?
So he goes, "You only live once," and a light bulb just clicked in my head, and I sold all my possessions, and I'm now moving to Nepal. You only live once. Hashtag YOLO. Chris and Jim Show. YOLO.
Yeah, we're ahead of the trends, obviously. YOLO, right?
I love it.
Are you gonna put that on the merchandise?
I'm gonna get a tattoo that says YOLO.
Chris and Jim Show, hashtag YOLO. There you go. That's our
Right
new,
above my
that's our
belly
new
button.
slogan.
YOLO.
We're ahead of the times. We're not dating ourselves at all here.
No. Speaking of sports, though,
Okay.
I just wanted to mention world champion Magnus Carlsen has just defeated Viswanathan Anand in the world chess.
Wait. Oh, chess?
Yes, world chess
I
championship.
thought you said sports.
That's a sport.
That's a game.
Well, then golf is in that same realm.
I'll go with that. Golf's a game.
Okay, so that's speaking of games. Congratulations to Magnus Carlsen. You are the smartest chess player in the world.
I thought the IBM machine was the smartest chess player in the world.
Not if you unplug it.
I see what you did there. Go, childish humor never fails here on the
that's what's going on in Magnus's world.
Magnus, like a lot of Magnuses
Magnus
out there.
Carlsen, he's Norwegian.
So apparently, if your name's Magnus, you're a strong man or you're a smart guy because you play chess.
Yeah,
That's the only time I ever heard the name's Magnus.
Yes.
All right, moving on though. I think the clock is striking.
What does that smell? I smell a beaver watch
From the
beaver dam.
goodness gracious, you are all over it today.
Ladies and gentlemen, big story coming to you from Hawaii, Oahu.
This kid's a world traveler.
Well, how do you say hello in Hawaiian?
Aloha.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I was thinking Oahu, but that's one of the
stop
islands.
YOLOing for a second, and you'll get these things.
I'm a big yodeler. I love to yodel.
Okay.
Justin Bieber in Hawaii jumped off a gigantic cliff. Don't worry, he's okay.
I would assume. I feel it would have been.
He
big
landed
news.
in water in the ocean. So he swam back to shore, and he's now safely in his hotel in Hawaii. So that's what's going on with Justin Bieber. Back to the studio.
We never left the studio, but okay.
Our hearts were in Hawaii. I know you got worried there for a second. You went pale as a ghost.
Because I figured, how are we going to fill 3 more minutes if there was no more Bieber Watch?
Well, that's big news.
Oh, yeah.
You look at the picture, this cliff is ginormous.
Would you ever do something like that?
No.
Would you? So what if we were like bungeed?
No. I'll jump out of a plane, but I won't jump.
So Justin Bieber is more man than you.
Not true.
That's what Sweeney, the producer. Would you not agree with that assessment? And we got an agreement.
But
with the
Justin
producer.
Bieber, well, no, because I tell the truth all the time, and that's what a real man is.
But Justin Bieber could never do no wrong, in your opinion.
Well, that's not true either. He's sleeping with porn stars in Brazil.
I'm giving you all kinds of bullets
That's
right
not
now.
good. I know. I'm dodging them left and right.
You're doing a good job of that. I'll get you.
Speaking of dodging,
that's good.
I read an article the other day, Chris.
Congratulations. I'm proud of you. You're moving up.
And I finished it.
Yes.
They were talking about the top 3 most dangerous aggressive dogs.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting.
Now, these aren't, well, Let me hear what you think the most dangerous dogs in the world are.
So I have to guess.
You got to guess 3 dogs,
Three
and I'll
dogs.
tell you what they really are.
Okay.
And you people listening at home, you try to guess.
Yeah, I'll give us a little bit of time here. I'll think about it. So while you're thinking of top 3 most
I'll give you
aggressive
7
dogs.
seconds to think of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, go.
Okay, number 3, Rottweiler. Number 2, Pitbull. Number 1, Doberman Pinscher.
Wrong, wrong, wrong.
You've got to be not one of those, really.
No,
that's the
that's
lie.
according to statistics from
Statistics
attacks.
from what? Like fake scientists?
No, from real scientists.
PetSmart?
You know, I don't even believe in Scientology scientists.
So why are you quoting them then?
Well, this is different.
Okay.
So,
Sure it is.
the 3rd most dangerous dog in the world. Ladies and
Is?
gentlemen, if you happen to be walking down a dark alley at night, pray you don't encounter this ferocious beast of a
There's
canine.
a lot of things you should be praying not you to encounter at a dark alley at night.
Including me.
Yes, like that's all. You're probably number 1.
You don't
want
want to meet me in a dark alley. It'll be weird.
I don't want to meet you in the studio on for daylight.
All right, 3rd most dangerous canine in the world, the Jack Russell Terrier.
Wishbone?
Lucky Wishbone, no, I'm sorry, not Lucky Wishbone. Wishbone the dog, yes. correct.
Oh, I can't. He seems so sweet.
He's got the 3rd most accounts of biting and attacking human beings.
Oh, so this is reported though.
Well, yeah.
So-
I'm not talking about, in Puerto Rico after a pit bull fighting match. I'm talking about in the United States.
So
of America.
Wishbone. So okay. So maybe the dogs I name. Maybe they just leave no witnesses. They kill the dogs. Just keep on kill the people. Keep on walking. Like Cujo.
Cujo is a fantastic film. I recommend you guys watch it next time Halloween rolls around. Anyways, Jack Russell Terrier, watch out.
Okay. Well, watch out for Wishbone. Good enough.
They'll get you.
Well, that's kind of surprising because I'm in the market for dogs, and I thought Jack Russell Terrier.
Good thing you found out about this.
Thank you, scientists, that you don't believe in, Jim.
Yes. Number 2. You're
I already messed up. Yeah.
named after the largest state in Mexico, the Chihuahua.
That's okay. This is.
You see one of those cute little dogs in a girl's purse at the mall? Watch out. That's a killer in there.
What? Please tell me the website. What website is this?
It's canine.com or something
Oh,
like
that seems real credible.
I don't know. I lost it. But it
how
was a
convenient.
real article.
Okay, all right, fine. I believe you.
All right.
So the Chihuahua is the number 2 most dangerous
The
dog.
what?
The Chihuahua for Anglos
God.
is the number 2 most dangerous dog in the world.
Where do you get this stuff, T-Bone?
I don't even know some myself.
All right. Number 1, most dangerous animal in the world.
Dog.
Yeah, number 1, most dangerous dog in the world, the Dachshund, or however
The
you
wiener
say it.
dog?
The wiener dog.
Okay.
Most kills on its record, or at least
Most kills?
most bites.
Are these dogs playing Call of Duty?
Well,
What's
I'm just
going
saying,
on
if
here?
he could kill you, he would. But they are the most aggressive.
Time out. If
violent
I get
beasts.
killed, can I put this on record? If I somehow get killed by a wiener dog, can you please go through great lengths to change my obituary to where it
To make it
doesn't-
fun?
to where it doesn't say that?
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
Here, Chris Hernandez is survived by his family. He was taken out by a wiener dog.
yes. I will change it so that you are not killed. Oh, let's just hope you don't run into all 3, because that's
No,
bad news.
That's bad news indeed. That's a pack of wolves.
So those are the top 3 dogs. If you own one of these top 3 dogs, have them put down. Because these things are dangerous. They're a nuisance to society. We don't want them.
Oh my goodness, the views in a print. No, just kidding. It's just gonna. Actually, what you should do though is be sure to take Bob Barker's advice and now Drew Carey's advice. Be sure to have your pets spayed or neutered, because then we can help control the pet population and
Get
avoid
the hell
things
out of
like
here.
that.
No way, man.
Have you walked around the Arizona streets lately? Have you seen how many stray dogs there are?
They're living the life. That's inhumane to do that to an animal.
Okay.
Unless they voluntarily say, hey, I want to be spayed or neutered. That's
How's a
messed.
dog gonna voluntarily say, "I want to
Exactly.
be spayed or
Don't do
neutered"?
it. How about I spay and neuter you?
Absolutely not.
Speaking of spaying and neutering things,
Oh god.
let's talk about this airline ordeal.
They are trying to, I couldn't think of something.
Well, you want to spay and neuter a lot of the people you encounter
on the
a
airplane.
flight.
I was actually, on my recent flight to Chicago, I was very, very disturbed because there was a gentleman who was Skyping.
Oh, I thought you said he had a Dachshund or a Chihuahua.
That would have been an international incident, even though we're in national waters.
Sorry, continue.
But no, so you get the Wi-Fi on the plane nowadays. You can have that, and the guy decides to Skype with his niece or whatever it was. It was a grandfather granddaughter.
How do you
conversation.
Skype with your knees?
Niece.
Oh,
It was like a grandfather, granddaughter, some sort of like cheesy BS like that.
Cheesy.
Yeah, get away from me with that nonsense. But no, and so I mean that's cool if you have your headphones on, talking, whatever. But the guy had his laptop open, speakers just blaring, and I could hear this whiny voice just Grandpa, I love you. I don't want to hear that when I'm trying to watch Bob's Burgers on my flight to Chicago.
Bob's Burgers.
Because it's a TV show.
Really?
Yes.
Is it about burgers or is it like a sitcom?
It's a sitcom about burgers.
Interesting.
Yes, but that's irrelevant. So,
Cartoon or real?
Cartoon. So what is the FCC trying to do to help me out in this situation?
FCC are not trying to help you out.
Of course.
Actually,
Why would they?
They are trying to.
Would that be TSA? I think I said FCC. FCC controls us, not the flights.
They are trying to allow in-flight calls, and they're trying to make sure that the airlines are on board to allow people to call. It's the FCC.
I like what you did there.
On board?
Oh, yeah. I caught that.
I spent a couple minutes writing some quick jokes before the show.
That's what you were doing. Okay.
Yeah, so the FCC is ready to allow them. Are you ready to allow that, though?
I honestly hope they charge them $50,000 per in-flight phone call
Per minute.
Per minute, yes, exactly. 'Cause if only like the 5 sultans in the world can afford these calls, then okay, fine. Because odds are I probably will never be on a plane with them. But if the common man can ruin my classy coach experience by calling people and just angering me, I don't want to hear that.
Yes, people are on their phones.
I have bad enough time trying to have these people who are random trying to talk to me.
Right.
It's like I'm really painting a picture of myself right now. I'm seem really approachable.
Hey, I'm right there with you. People are always on their cell phones, and I think Jerry Seinfeld said it best when he said, "You got to give people a chance to miss you."
Coming from a guy who's constantly on his cell phone,
Yes.
that's saying a lot. Saying how much I want these people off my flight.
If you get on a flight, either take some type of prescription drug
Or
that
get
knocks
tanked.
you out, get wasted, and keep quiet, or watch a movie with headphones. And don't have kids on planes.
Unless you're the pilot of that plane, do not get tanked or take any drugs.
No, because then they will make a movie about you and you'll make $1 million. Why wouldn't I do that?
Because you also
Flight?
kill a lot of people.
Yeah, and I'll fly the plane upside down and crash it safely. Anyways.
Crash it. That's an oxymoron.
No, you can crash something safely.
I guess
like
so.
this show, we're crashing it safely.
That's the Chris and Jim show. YOLO, but we crash it safely.
Hey, we haven't done Beaver Watch yet.
Yes, we have actually.
Oh, yeah, we did.
That's okay. You want to do another one?
No.
They-
We live from the Beaver Dam. YOLO. I mean, you only live once. Might as well do another Beaver Watch.
It's very redundant. Oh my goodness! I feel you're very, very thankful for Bieber Watch, aren't
I
you?
am. Actually, we just had a live update on Justin Bieber. He is at a grocery store picking out his Thanksgiving food.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Yes.
Thank you for
I
that.
love Thanksgiving. I'm so thankful that it's right around the corner.
It literally is right around the corner, and that got Jim and I to thinking. Let's get a little sentimental here. Let's give a special family edition of the top 5. The top 5 things we are most thankful for.
Yes.
It's that time of year. It's the holidays. Everyone's a little bit more cheerful. Some people are. Some people are like stressing out for holiday gifts. But majority of people out there are happy.
Yes.
Family time, things like that. So Jim, would you please lead us off as you always do with your number 5 thing you are most thankful for?
Top 5 things I'm most thankful for. Number 5, that I was born in this great country.
The United States of America.
Yes. It's going through some trouble right now. I'm not going to get into that, but in the long run, I think we'll make out okay.
It's like if they had a website dedicated to something that worked, maybe it would.
I'm not going to get into that.
I'm trying to egg you on. I'm sorry.
It's not as bad as our website, but it's still pretty bad.
Hey, has our website crashed?
No, it has
exactly. U.S. government 0, Chris and Jim show 1.
And we don't force you to use our website, so how about that? Freedom. Who would have thought? Anyways, you're number 5.
My number 5 is the Yucca Tap Room. I am thankful for the Yucca Tap Room, the unofficial bar of the Chris and Jim show. Since moving to Phoenix, it's become a staple of me to go have a good time and have a beverage or two alongside my co-host.
Yes.
It's great food, great beer, great service. And I see what I did there.
The bartenders are pretty cute.
The bartenders are very cute. If you ask someone on a date, odds are they'll say no if your name's Chris Hernandez. But it's okay.
That only happened once, though, right?
Twice.
Oh!
But it's okay. We won't get into that. Number 5, Yucca Tap Room. Thank you for existing, and I can go have fun.
And you might encounter some of our top 5 songs that get us on the dance floor.
If we're there, odds are they'll be playing.
Yes. Okay, my number 4 thing I'm most thankful for. This podcast show.
It's very good. It's been fun. It's been a hell of a ride so far.
What, are we done?
So far is what I said.
Well, you made it sound like a Vitamin C song was queued up.
As we go on. That's all I can sing.
No, we're not done, ladies and gentlemen. So, the podcast.
I like that. I like that a lot. Number 4 for me, I'm thankful for Katy Perry. Enough said.
You don't know her.
It doesn't matter. I'm just glad that the good Lord just created Katy Perry. We're good to go with that.
How about the Katy Perry cutouts?
Thank you for those. Yes, thank
Yes.
you for Jim Gribben. For
There we
giving me
go.
the
Something a little more
cutouts.
tangible.
Yeah, exactly. That may or may not be hanging in my room.
On the ceiling.
I said, I don't know.
Oh, boy.
I can neither confirm nor deny that.
Can I do
Confirmed.
6? Because
You
I
do
just saw a
honor-
commercial and it reminded
I'll
me.
give you honorable mention. Here's your honorable mention.
All right, honorable mention: The Hobbit comes out December 13th. Get ready, get psyched,
What's the full name of that movie?
get Middle Earth. Oh, The Hobbit: The Desolation of Smog.
Nice.
Not
job.
Smog like Mexico City, L.A., but Smog, the name of the dragon.
Oh.
S-M-A-U-G.
And there's a little knowledge for you on The Hobbit.
That's right, baby.
All right, so now your number 3 thing, your favorite.
My number 3, Friends. They're great. You gotta have friends.
That's incredibly insane because my number 3 also goes to Friends.
Yeah.
I know if you're listening to the show, odds are you're a friend of mine. And you know, I think I can speak for Jim with this. You know, everyone, we have a lot of mutual friends, and we're thankful for all of you and all of you done for us. And we are happy that you let us into your lives.
Absolutely. Your number... Oh, I'm up.
That's it.
My number 2, Familia.
Good Lord, are you serious?
My mother, Amalia. My stepdad, Larry. Extended family. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys at Christmas time. It's not the holidays, it's Christmas time. Love you guys.
it's the
That was a
holidays.
Christmas plug.
It's the holidays. Come
Well,
on now.
nah, not in my house.
Jesus.
We're one and done.
The Chris and Jim show celebrates Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa. It's okay.
What is it?
It was an old commercial years back. from Old
Christopher, what? Hanukkah?
Christmas,
Hanukkah?
Hanukkah, Kwanzaa.
Whoa.
My number 2
Your
is
number
also
2.
my number 2 also is family. Parents Larry and Rosie, thank you so much for having me. You know, extended family as well, and it's been good times. You guys are the best, and I can't thank you guys enough. And I love you all very much.
Family is the number one most important thing with the Chris and
What
Jim show.
could
and
possibly
that,
be number 1?
That kind of it gave me the idea to write the book that I'm currently writing. I don't know if you guys are aware of
Hard
it, but
Tales of a White Guy. Is that it?
no, it's a serious book. It's
Oh.
called Cuentos de mi Familia: The Trial and Hardships of a First-Generation Mexican American. It'll be on bookshelves electronically in late December.
The first 50 people that pre-order also get a free autographed copy and an autographed headshot of Jim Gribben. co-host
Yes,
of
with
Chris and Jim Show.
the Chris and Jim Show underwear that will be available come Christmas time for delivery.
With the hashtag YOLO.
Yes,
Apparently.
on the front.
All right, so your number 1 thing that you're most thankful for. What could possibly top friends,
My number
family?
one thing I'm most thankful for: second shot at life.
Did you almost die?
If you guys know me, you know.
I feel you're on shot number like 6. I've known you for a while. You're like a cat.
Meow.
Yeah, no kidding. It's like,
Yes, I've been given a second chance at life, and I'm not going to waste it.
Well, that's great advice, and that goes for all of our listeners out there as well.
I've been watching a lot of prison movies, so I feel
Jesus.
second shot at life is.
I've been watching a lot of Oz, so I'm gonna grab life by the. Whoa, whoa!
Yo!
I just mentioned the word Oz, and I'm already going out with there.
that show does it to you.
Pretty much.
So you're number 1.
My number 1 actually goes to the year 2013 itself. I am thankful for
The
this
movie?
year. No, that was 2012. You're thinking of.
No, that's 2001: Space Odyssey.
Well,
both
2012 was
wrong.
also a movie. But no, the year 2013, I went skydiving. I finished on my chemotherapy and radiation treatments. I
Nice.
started the podcast. I went to Chicago, went to Las Vegas. I had just an absolute ball of a year. I could not imagine having a crazy, fun-filled year that this has been. And everyone that came associated with my top 5, friends, family, well, with the exception of maybe not Katy Perry, the Yucca Tap Room have all been a part of that. And so, yeah, the year 2013, thank you so much for being on the calendar. And it was a blast.
YOLO.
Jesus.
YOLO.
You know what?
Sweetie loves it.
What the hell? YOLO. Exactly.
I know.
Sweetie's thankful he doesn't have to hear you say that anymore.
Sweeney's thankful he doesn't live with half of the Chris and Jim show.
That's pretty much.
Speaking of things I'm thankful for,
Yes.
there's things I'm not sure on either.
What's like what?
I need some female advice,
Uh-oh.
Chris.
Why
Sweetie.
come to me?
Both of you guys. I'm looking at both of you.
Oh, I thought you said female advice, Chris. I was like, oh, what? I'm not a girl.
No. Advice on females.
Okay.
So
Oh,
when
yeah,
a,
you
when a
came to the right
girl
place.
texts you, stop texting me. What does that mean?
Well, have you Facebook stalked this girl yet?
No.
Have you emailed this girl anything?
No. Who emails?
I do if I'm trying to stalk someone.
No, I am
What
not.
did I say that out loud? No.
Does that mean?
Well, you
wait a bit.
You got to give me a little bit of backstory on this.
I can't. I'll leak too much information.
Well, then what the
Edward
hell's the
Snowden
point of
this
having
female.
the freaking... If a girl says, stop texting me, then you either send her a dirty pic or you stop texting her.
Done.
Either one of those.
That's 50-50. I'll do both.
Exactly. You got to be right somehow, right?
Yeah. All right. Well, I appreciate the advice.
Oh, Sweeney, do you have any advice for Jim?
I've never been in that situation.
He's never been in that situation, Sweeney says. Well,
God,
interesting.
That was that was something. My goodness. I'm getting to it. I just was thrown off by your freaking
Chris
story.
got a little thrown off. All right, he's looking up another article. In the meantime, let's talk Detroit Red Wings.
That's not because I got the article ready to go.
All right, well, they won last night.
In Atlanta, Georgia, there was a homeless man shuffling through trash like homeless people often do, and he was able to find a wallet that a tourist believed was stolen, and in it contained $500. The homeless man returned the wallet to the front desk. He then the wallet was returned to the tourist, and then the hotel was so overwhelmed by his generosity and his gratitude, they offered the homeless man to stay at their hotel throughout the holidays, actually throughout the Thanksgiving duration, and they also gave him himself $500, to which the homeless man said, quote, "I'm going to take a freight train to Alaska."
And where was he? Where was this?
Atlanta, Georgia.
Who the goes on a vacation to Atlanta?
I don't know, rappers?
If you've been to Atlanta, there's nothing to do there. That's what I want to know.
You're focusing on the wrong part of the story. It's the holiday season, and a homeless man, of all people who you would think, honestly, kudos to his homeless. I find $500. Sorry, tourists, don't mind. Even the homeless man.
Merry Christmas to you too.
Exactly. I'll gladly be Mr. Grinch in that situation. But the homeless man, the man who probably needs it the most, says, "You know what? No, this is the wrong thing, and I'm going to make it right." And he gets to go to Alaska now.
Good things happen to good people. That's cool, though. I mean, I'm still trying to wrap my head around who vacations in Atlanta.
You're focusing on the wrong part of the story.
I think this was a sting. I think this was a setup operation by the federal government, the federal BI. Why Alaska? That's what I want to know.
That's a good point. Would you rather be homeless in Alaska or Atlanta? Actually, I'd probably go Alaska on that one.
I would get my $500, beg them for another $500 more, say you'll never see me again, and then buy a plane ticket to Hawaii, where the prisons are better than the hotels in Atlanta. If I am in jail in Hawaii, I've made it.
What reference do you have to go off that?
It's Hawaii. It's a paradise.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
What would you do if you found that wallet?
I told you I'd keep it.
Oh, that's right.
That's the case. Story over.
My guilt would get to me. I'd have to turn it in.
That's where you and I differ.
Speaking of differences, there's a new dinosaur, quotation dinosaur.
Speaking of differences, there's
fossil
a new
that has
dinosaur.
been unearthed in
A dino
Utah's
discovery, you
Cedar Mountain Formation, wherever the hell that is. In Utah,
Cedar Mountain Formation. That's a
it's somewhere in Utah. They found a dinosaur that is bigger than a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Who is they?
Scientists.
Oh, your favorite
researchers.
people. Your favorite people.
Yeah, so for you listeners, if you believe in dinosaurs and evolution, I would definitely recommend checking it out. I think it's going to be in some museum soon. I don't know where, but
Ripley's Believe It or Not.
maybe. I don't know. What do are you a big dinosaur
I'm
fan?
a huge dinosaur fan.
Are you really?
Yeah, Dino-Vember. It's great.
Dino-Vember, he says. Interesting. Huh. Okay. Well, yeah.
That was a great story.
New dinosaur.
Thank you so much for that. I feel enlightened. Oh my goodness. Well, as you can see, if you have any topics you'd like to have us to talk to you guys about, be sure to email us at chrisandjimshow@gmail.com. Also, be sure to visit the website, chrisandjimshow.com. Do be sure to like the Facebook page, The Chris and Jim Show. While you're on the Facebook page, why not drop a suggestion on the comments post? We could use it. We like that stuff. Be sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Chris and Jim Show. Follow me on Twitter at Chris.0. Follow Jim on Twitter at Jimmy Grib. Anything else before we head out of here? Shout-outs.
I want to shout out a question. What is your favorite Thanksgiving food?
Mashed potatoes.
Homemade or the flakes?
Either. No, flakes? What the hell are you talking about, kid?
The flakes. The boxed mashed potatoes that
Who in their right mind eats the boxed mashed potatoes?
I eat them when I don't want to make homemade mashed potatoes. You've never had the flaked mashed potatoes?
No.
They're delicious.
Thank you, Brittany. Podbay Brittany says no, they're
Brittany
not.
says no, they're not, but she has never tried them. I'm willing to bet.
She's a smart young lady, that's why.
And it's probably why she's not eating them.
Exactly.
They'll make you stupid like me. So mashed potatoes.
Yes, dude, I have mashed potatoes. I could go to town on those all day.
Nice.
No gravy, though.
No gravy.
Absolutely not. Just
Ladies, if you're making T-bone a meal, no gravy.
Exactly. That's weird.
Not
stuff.
even on your pork chops. No
No,
gravy.
I get gravy away from me. I never just don't like the taste of it.
I will drink a pint of gravy with my meal. It's delicious.
We might have to do that on the show.
I'll
Speaking
do
of
it-
that,
I'll
though,
do it
Bo,
right now.
actually, before we head out, remember though, coming up next week, Sweeney will try Long John Silver's for the first time.
Yes, we bought it in bulk for the family feast, and it's going to be ready for delivery on
It's
Saturday.
gonna be great.
It's going to be
Well,
fantastic.
so you have any more shout-outs?
I just wanted to know what kind of food you liked.
Okay, well, that should
Any
do
shout-outs
it.
for you?
No, I shouted out my friends and family and all that stuff from the top five.
That's
good.
they don't need any more.
They really do. I'm done. I'm good.
Yes. Okay.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, we hope this is Chris and Jim wishing you a very, very happy Thanksgiving. Before we head out, Jim, do you have any advice for the young listeners out there?
For you young kids out there, the holidays are crazy. Remember to do not drink and drive. If you do find yourself in a situation where you should not drive home, call Chris or I, and we will come pick you up. Doesn't matter where you are, we'll come get you. So be safe and have a happy Thanksgiving.
I agree. I second that. Happy holidays, everyone.
Take care.